Chakrabarti works at the Washington-based think tank, the Center for Climate and Security, and joins me live now. Cheta, thanks very much for joining us. I suppose the first obvious question is, how does this happen?
And that's a great question. I mean, what an incredible scene to just see a chunk of land slipping away into the ocean like that. But if you are able to look under the surface, which geologists do, it's not surprising at all. I mean, the conditions are ripe for something like this happening. That area in particular has porous rock underneath the surface. And so all the trends that we're seeing increasing at a global level, that includes increased precipitation, it includes more severe storms, rising sea level, all of these impacts of climate change are resulting in more types of events like sinkholes and like landslips.
Sinkholes and landslips are not the same thing, are they?
They're not, but they are caused by a lot of the same factors. And so gravity, and in combination with increasing sea level, heavier water precipitation falling down, that then creates these pockets. If you have porous rock underneath the surface, it creates, think of a balloon filling with water. It's just getting to that bursting point. And so you have those sinkholes. You can see some cracks appear in the ground, and that's what then gives away to the sinkholes that this area has seen frequently in the past. And then this landslip, in combination of that porous rock holding on to that water that can't be drained otherwise, it's just really filling up underneath the surface, then you have this increased impact from ocean water, tides, currents that are just getting more and more aggressive. Right. And that combination of coastal erosion and what's already what's going on underneath the surface, it doesn't surprise geologists at all.
No, is there anything we can do about it?
This is the kind of thing that we have already set into motion with human activity. That in combination with just natural forces is something that we know is going to increase in nature. And for that reason, rather than try to fight it, we need to learn to live with it. We need to adapt to it. And so rather than be engaging in risky behaviors like going up to vulnerable coastal areas, setting up communities there, setting up your home and your livelihood there, we really need to have a very honest, candid conversation about what the new coasts are going to look like, and if it's feasible to really sustain an economy and a community in those locations. We need to talk about proactively managing and retreating away from those vulnerable coastlines. And so this is adaptation. This is the new future and the new landscape that we're going to be living with, given what we know is going to be happening with the trends in the climate.
The new future. Cheta, thank you very much indeed. Cheta Chakrabarti joining us there. Now, we usually think of